السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين. Inshallah, today we are continuing from where we stopped in the previous lesson. And if you can remember, we were looking at an-nazafa, cleanliness. Then we were talking about Tohir, a particular boy who was very, he ensures cleanliness in all his things. Now, we're talking about how he arranged his books very neatly, and now we got to this particular point where we see ولا يكتب اسمه إلا في مكان واحد بخط جيد. So we are going to take off from this particular point. So without wasting much time, let's just start. So you should continue by saying that وَإِذَا قَامَ طَاهِرٌ, and when Tahir wake up, comma here, of course, as you can see, fi sabah, in the morning. So meaning that when he wakes up, not when he stand up. Okay. وَإِذَا قَامَ طَاهِرٌ فِي الصَّبَاحِ, and when Tahir wakes up in the morning, تَوَضَّعَ, he performs ablution لِصَلَاةِ الصُّبْحِ, for the subh prayer, that's Salatul Fajr. وَاسْتَاقَ, and then he clean his teeth. He clean his teeth. Istaqa yastaku is to clean the teeth, your teeth, using the siwak. You know the siwak, that particular stick like this is that we use to clean our teeth. Okay, that's what he used. Wa nazzafa asnanahu, and then he cleaned his teeth. So of course they are just this particular part. Wa nazzafa asnanahu is just a description of istaqa, of the verb istaqa. Istaqa means to clean your teeth. I hope that is clear. Okay. Then he continued by saying that وَيَغْتَسِلُ طَاهِرٌ كُلَّ يَوْمٍ, and Tahir bath, اغتسل يغتسل is to take your bath. اغتسل, he took his bath. يغتسل, he is bathing. So وَيَغْتَسِلُ طَاهِرٌ كُلَّ يَوْمٍ, and Tahir baths every day في الصباح, in the summer. وَأَكْثَرَ مِنْ مَرَّةٍ فِي الْأُسْبُوعٍ فِي الشِّتَاءِ, and more than once, أكثر من مرة, more than once, في أسبوع, in a week, في الشتاء, during the winter. So in the winter he baths more than once in a week. So meaning that at least once in a week. لذلك تراه يمرض قليلا, and for that you will see him getting sick a little bit. يمرض, the verb here is marada. Marada means he was sick. He fell sick. يمرض, he is fallen sick. Okay. وهو قوي نشيط, and he is strong and active. وفي فصل طاهر, and in the class of Tahir, ولد غني, there is a rich boy. اسمه شاهد, his name is Shahid. وهو ضد طاهر, and he is the opposite of Tahir. في النظافة, in cleanliness, والنظام, and in arrangement, or in orderliness or system, bimana, being organized, in organization, being organized. He, in terms of organization and cleanliness, he is the opposite of Tahir. فَثِيَابُهُ غَالِيَةٌ, his clothes are expensive. جَمِيلَةٌ, beautiful. وَلَكِنَّهَا فِي الْغَالِبِ وَسِخَةٌ دَنِسَةٌ. However, في الغالب, what we say غالب? غالبا means most of the time. Okay, so if you ask me about something, and then I say غالبا, meaning that most of the time, I just simply say غالبا, most of the time. Okay, so في الغالب, in most of the time, even despite the fact that it is expensive and then beautiful. لكنها في الغالب, however, in most of the time, wasihatun danisatun, it is dirty. Wasihatun, dirty. Danisatun means stained. Danas, like we say, danas is dirt or stain, something that stains. As we have a white cloth and a particular dirt has stained it. So that is what them as danas. Danisatun, when we see something is danisatun, we mean that thing is, it has death that has stained it. Something that is stained with death is danisatun. So it is this, his clothes are like that. وَهُوَ يُغَيِّرُ مَلَابِسَهُ سَرِيعًا, and he changes his clothes. Malabisahu, he غَيَّرَ, the verb here is غَيَّرَ. غَيَّرَ يُغَيِّرُ is to change something. تغيير is changing. So وَهُوَ يُغَيِّرُ مَلَابِسَهُ, and he changes his clothes سَرِيعًا, quickly. So he just wear this because of how careless he is. It gets dirty within few minutes, then he change another one. Few minutes time it is also dirty, then he change another one. That's what they are saying. وَلَكِنَّهُ يُوَسِّخُهَا سَرِيعًا. So however, he makes them dirty very quickly. He dirties them very quickly. وَكَذَلِكَ كُتُبُهُ, and just like that, or similarly, his books, just like how he dirties his clothes very quickly. كَذَلِكَ, just like that, or similarly, كُتُبُهُ, his books, دَائِمًا, always. His books are also like that, always. فَجِلْدُهُ is cover. The jild, bimana a leather cover, something leather. We call it jild. So فَجِلْدُهُ, bimana the leather covering of the book. مَشْكُوكٌ, it is ripped apart. The verb here is shaqqa. When we say shaqqa, tashaqqaqa, for something to crack open. Okay, tashaqqaqa. Like Allah says, like we have inshiqaq is cracking of something. So mashkukun is the thing which is cracked or ripped opened, torn apart. Okay, that's what he's saying. Fajilduhu mashkukun is covering, the covering of his books. They are ripped apart, they are torn apart. They are just torn. Wawarakuha, and his papers, the papers of his books, mahrukun, they are torn. The verb, the noun here is kharkun. I think in the previous lesson I informed you about it. When we say kharkun means an aperture. Like something, when something crack open and then you see an aperture, like a wall. If you're having a wall and then the wall crack, that opening, that aperture, that crack is called kharkun. And not only that, khark just means an opening, something that, split and then there's an opening. So when we say mahrukun, the thing which has, holes in it, something that is torn and then there are holes in it, that's mahrukun. So his papers are like that, torn, you see holes in it. Ka'anna tiflan abasa biha, as if a child, ka'anna tiflan, as if a child, abasa biha, played with it. Abasa means to play. Okay, or for, like Allah says, afa hasibatum annama khalaqnakum abasa. Do you think that we just created you aimlessly? When someone is like, the person have no aim, he's just playing around, we see huwa ya'basu, like he's just wandering around for fun. There's no importance in what he's doing. He's just spending his time playing around. That's abasa. Like a child playing, he doesn't really have an aim. You don't understand the child. Just look at a child playing. He take this, mix it with this, take this, do this. There's no, sense in what he's doing. So that's abasa. Okay, useless play. So ka'anna tiflan abasa biha, as if a child played with it. Of course, when a child plays with a book, he tears it and then he does a lot of damages to it. How mashat alayha sikkatu fallah, or the sikka, the plow, the device that they use for plowing. You know, the farmers, the device that for farmers use to plow, called the plowshare. That is the sikkatun. Okay, so as if the sikkatul fallah, the plowing device of the farmer, mashat alayha, walked over it. Aw dasatha markabatun, or a ride or a vehicle, dasat has stepped over it. It's as if they put it and then a vehicle stepped on it. Dasa, the verb here is dasa yadusu, which means to step on something. okay, to step on something. It is different from, there is a very similar verb to it. I don't know whether if I can remember. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. There is another verb called dasa. That one is different. So don't confuse them. Dasa, we have dasa, and then we have dasa. Okay. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. That one is so it's different. It comes in the Quran, dasa, and it is the opposite of that one. Is to pollute something. To pollute something. Okay. Like Allah says, whoever pollutes his soul. Okay, I'm mentioning this because they are very, very similar words. I can remember there was a time I was having a studies with my teacher, and then it was a tafsir lesson. Okay, we were studying tafsir, and then we got to that point. Okay, we got the khaba man dasa, this particular ayah, and then he was explaining dasaha. And then I asked him about this word, dasa. So I was confusing it, and he clarified it for me at that point. That's why I'm repeating it. It seems they are very similar words. If you don't take time, you will confuse them. So let's note the difference. We have dasa and then dasa. Okay, dasa here means to step on something. Okay, dasa yadusu, that's the verb. Like here, dasatha markabatun, as if a ride stepped on it. But that verb there in the Quran, okay, in that ayah, meaning that it means to is the opposite of tazkiyah, purifying something. So opposite of purification is what? Polluting. So that is the okay. So that's the difference. وَكُتُبُهُ وَدَفَاتِرُهُ. And his books and his notebooks, his books and kutub is reading books, and dafatir is notebooks. Ma'aridun, they are an exhibition. When we say ma'arid, the verb here is arada. Okay, when we say arada means exhibition, to present something for exhibition. Okay, if assuming in the class I'm the teacher, and I just take one student and I bring him up and show him to the whole class, that is arada. Okay, aradtuhu ala al-fasl, I have shown him to the whole class. So arada means to present something for people to see. That is arada. So that's what we call the ma'arid, as exhibition. Of course, when you are doing exhibition, you display something for people to see. So that they are describing his books as a ma'arid, meaning that his books are just scattered everywhere. Everybody just sees his books anywhere. It's as if he has thrown them out for exhibition for people to see and buy. That's how careless they are describing him. Our muthafun, or a museum, meaning that it's also like a museum. Tara fiha rusuman, you will see in it, in his books, rusuman, drawings. You can remember Rasama Yarsumu. Rasama, he drew Yarsumu, he's drawing. So rusum is drawings. So tara fiha rusuman, you will see in it drawings. Wasuwaran, and pictures. Watawqi'at, and then you see tawqi'at. Tawqi'at is the plural of tawqi'un. Just look at here. Tawqi'un. Tawqi'un means the signature. Okay, just this one. Tawqi'un, signature. Tawqi'at, signatures. Watamrinat, and exercises. So you see here, there are drawings here, there are pictures here, there are signatures here, there are exercises here. There isn't arrangement. He just writes things anyhow. Wa ashkalan riyadiyatan, and sports things relating to sports. The man has sports pictures or sports drawings or whatever. Wa khara'ita geographiya, and khara'ita geographiya, geography maps. Okay, the thing here is kharitun, and kharitun means the map. Kharitun, a map is called kharit. So khara'it is the plural. Khara'ita geographiya, geography maps. Now, we continue by saying that Maw-izah qulta li shahidin, and if you should tell shahid, لماذا لا تحافظ على النظافة والنظام? Why don't you preserve, or why don't you take care of cleanliness and arrangement or organization? If you should ask me, why are you not organized, or why are you not, why are your things not clean? Qala, he says, إنه يضيع في ذلك وقت كثير. Indeed, he spends or he wastes في ذلك وقت كثير, a lot of time in that. بمعنى, he sees that in making his things organized and making his things clean, he wastes a lot of time in that. ضاع يضيع is to waste something. So is something to be lost. Okay, ضاع is how do I put it? The thing itself. So if I say ضاع وقتي, my time was wasted. It's not that I wasted. If I wasted it, I would have said ضيعت. Okay, ضيع means to misplace something, or to make something go in waste. Okay, so but ضاع is for something in itself to be lost. Okay, ضاع مالي, my money got missing. So his time, waqtun kasirun, a lot of time is wasted fi zalika, in that. That's what he sees. Wal waqtu shay'un ghalin, and time is something that is expensive. So this is what this person will tell you. Shahid. Watarahu yudayyi'u waqtan tawilan, and you sees him yudayyi'u. So you have never seen that yudayyi'u. You see him wasting waqtan tawilan, a long time, fi tafaqqudil ashya, in inspecting things, wa taghyiril malabis, and changing his clothes. The verb here is ghayyara. Ghayyara yughayyiru. Ghayyara means he changed. Yughayyiru, he is changing. Taghyir is the verbal noun, the masdar, changing. So fi tafaqqudil ashya, you see him spending a long time in inspecting the things. Wa taghayyir malabis, and changing the dress. Bisur'atin, quickly. So because his things are not organized, for him to search for something, to inspect something, or to change his clothes, he will spend a long time. Unlike the other Tohir, the other guy, the first guy that we saw, whose things were very arranged, he can easily take what he wants. Wala yaftanu lizalik, and he does not perceive that. In sort of this, he is saying that he wastes a lot of time in trying to arrange his things, not knowing that he is rather doing the opposite. In searching for his things and trying to change his dresses, he rather spends a lot of time. He rather wastes a lot of time. That's what they are saying. What time to heal, and he wastes a long time doing those things, not realizing that the thing he's afraid of wasting time to organize things. He's rather doing the same thing. He's rather wasting a lot of time when he's trying to find his things. So that's why they say wala yaftanu lizalik, and he does not perceive this. He does not realize that. He does not realize that. Okay, the verb here is fatina. Fatina yaftanu. Fatina means he perceive, he realize. Okay, if someone is there and then all of a sudden he realizes that something is happening, you see fatina has a rajul. This man has realized, or he has come to his senses, he has realized that so and so is happening. Okay, so wala yaftanu lizalik, he does not perceive or realize that. Oh, that is clear. This is the end of this particular lesson. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let's stop and then we will continue in the next lesson. I think in the next lesson we will look at this Al-Haninu Ilal Shahada, a very beautiful lesson also that is relating to the Prophet Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So let's stop here and then we'll look at it in the next lesson. Jazakumullahu Khairan. Inshallah, if there's anything you want us to know, please contact us through the email. We'll respond to you bi-iznillah. Jazakumullahu Khairan. Wa barakallahu li wa lakum fi Qur'an al-Hakim. Wa nafani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa zikr al-Hakim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.